Is there a countdown or?
No. Hey, how's it going, everybody? And welcome to another exciting episode of Channel X, the only show on Thursdays that starts the weekend early. I am your host, Tom Dog 247, and as always, I'm Tom Dog all day and Tom Dog all night. Ooh, baby, all right. Woo! So, doing things a little bit differently here. I tried to go live on YouTube just a little while ago, but I was having some technical issues going on with there, a little trial and error. First time I've ever done that, so something new, something different. So that's why the quality of this is a little bit cheesy and everything, but it's worth it. So still trying something a little bit new. And with me to test out this fun and exciting new adventure,
Yes.
maybe coming from the next little teaser for the next season. Got a long guest here. He's from Absolute Talk. You can catch him on Spotify, iTunes, and anywhere that you can get podcasts, where you can listen to a podcast. And it's Josh. Josh, how are you? Welcome to the show.
Hello. It's my first time on the YouTube version of this show.
Yes.
Not my first time on your show, period, but the first time since the mid-2000s with the cable access days.
Yes, exactly.
When we had like Ryan, Sledge, and Danaman.
Yep. Yeah.
And all these fun characters.
We had a lot of fun. But that was Channel X wrestling season.
But also regular Channel X stuff.
Yes.
As well, with the bad landline phone.
Mm-hmm.
I wonder if they still have it.
Oh, they do.
It's like let's not get rid of it. Let's save money. Let's use crappy phone. Hello.
Well, they updated their equipment, but not their phones. So pretty much we're going back to I'm pretty much going back to my old roots about how I used to do cable, during my times of cable access. So that's why you're not seeing me here in my usual spot every Thursday. So.
Well, it is Thursday.
Well, it is. Yeah, it is Thursday.
And it's earlier.
Yeah, it is. It is. Because right now it's 8:30, and we were live earlier,
but due to technical difficulties.
Due to testicle difficulties.
Yeah. Thank you. Thank you, Microsoft.
No, it wasn't Microsoft's fault. It was
Google.
It was the webcam's fault because of the fact that I'm doing this taped now. I'm doing a taped episode instead of rather going live, is because of the fact that the quality somehow, I don't know. I gotta figure something else. So
we're getting there.
Again, it's a little trial and error because as I said, coming up the next season, I'm going to be doing some things different. So,
but what will stay the same are some burps and giggles.
Oh yeah, that's still going to be the same. Tom Fuller all around. Anywho, because of this, I do want to make out a quick apology that for the past couple of weeks I haven't been on, doing live streams. I need a little bit of a break, which I technically did not want to do, but I had no choice because I had no Wi-Fi. So so apparently I forgot to pay the bill. And that was my fault. So yeah, that was my fault.
Damn that!
Yes, it was my freaking fault. So and everything, but
you're back.
Yeah, exactly. So I guess it was a much needed rest and everything like that. So I needed the rest and all that. So
we all need a break.
Yeah, but I didn't want to. I didn't want to. That was the problem. I was being stubborn, but due to my procrastination, I now have anti-crastination.
Anti-crastination?
Yeah, procrastination, anti-procrastination.
See, I would have thought you were calling it concrastination.
Yeah, that too. So, yes, sir. Anywho, so let's get the shout-outs and everything else out of the way.
And the plugs, not the hair plugs.
No.
As a reminder.
Jumping the gun.
Sorry, we can't help it. It's an unscripted show.
Of course.
There's a lot.
That's the beauty of it. It's unscripted.
There's a lot of time.
It can be live. It could be taped. It's still going to be unscripted. So, you heard about this podcast there, Absolute Tom?
Do I?
There you go. So yeah, you can check this guy. So why don't you go ahead and plug your stuff?
Oh yeah, sure. Why not?
Better than I can.
So my show, Absolute Talk, fresh since mid-2018. Available on Apple Podcasts, Google Play, Spotify, Podbean app, absolutetalk.podbean.com, and on social media on Facebook and Instagram. You can follow the hashtag Absolute Talk Podcast. And a big announcement. So took a little bit of break, but the next 2 weeks, this guy right here is joining me on my show as we talk about Ghostbusters 1 and 2, in which had their special anniversaries, 35 years and 30 years respectively. So a lot of great stuff we'll talk about behind the scenes. We'll do a story recap on them and just our opinions on them. And just remember one thing. See, we're not claiming to be experts. We're just fans. And that should be a great shirt on ProWrestlingTees.com. You're welcome.
Exactly. So yeah, it's going to be a lot of fun, and I can't wait for you all to check that out. It's going to be a really great podcast and everything. So.
But you have some other great shouts too, some honorable mentions.
Yes, absolutely. And they're always honorable. The other podcast, I actually bumped into them again at when I was at Retro World Expo. They're very cool. It's the Super Retro Throwback Podcast. Gotta check them out too. They're really cool.
Great nostalgia.
Yeah. They pretty much talk about everything. And they're on their Halloween they're on their Halloween month right now. So
oh, cool.
So I've got a lot of horror films that they're going to be that they're reviewing and everything. So go ahead and check them out. You can check them out on YouTube as well.
And the Addams Family movie, the animation version, is out this month, right?
What is it?
The Addams Family.
Oh yeah, it's already out in theaters.
Exactly.
So, get my phone upside down. Anywho, so yeah, check them out. Super Retro Throwback Podcast. And big shout out to Melly Playful. How you doing? Wonderful YouTube channel that you have there. Congratulations on the many subscribers that you have as well too. And so yeah, go ahead, check her out. There's a lot of fun things going on her channel. So tell them Tom Dog sent you. And then the plugs, not the hair plugs. We all know I don't need them. Big shout out to Vicky Van Gogh. She makes a lot of creepy dolls, and right there on the card there. So she does tremendous work, very good work, and you definitely got to check her out. You can buy the dolls through eBay and Etsy, or you can follow her on Instagram, where you can get more information where she's selling her wonderful dolls. So, and it's Vicky Van Gogh. So feel free to check her out, and she was really cool. I met her at the Horror Fest about a month ago.
Oh yeah, you were telling me about that. Is that the same one where Pinhead was?
Yes. However, the lines were so long, I couldn't even get a chance to go meet him. So
that's nostalgia for you.
Yeah.
It can work against us.
And the guy that played Jigsaw was also there too.
Were you able to meet him?
No, because the line was just as long too.
The drawbacks of nostalgia.
Yes.
Damn it.
But it was nice that I got a chance to see Carmine again.
Oh, cool.
So we all know Carmine. We all know him. He had his own show on Channel 13. Fun stuff with Carmine. Galactic Gigolo. I actually bought his movie, which I'm going to reviewing. Psychos in Love. So he was selling that while he was there and everything. So it was a lot of fun. Absolutely a lot of fun. So yeah, and this episode is brought to you by M&J Video Games and Collectibles. They have wonderful stuff there to buy or sell. You got retro video games, accessories, and systems, sports cards and non-sports cards. They also have autographed items and novelty items, as well as Funko Pops, wrestling items, figures, and so much more. If you happen to be in the Connecticut area and you want to check out this wonderful store, you can do so, as well as the list of events that they have going on. You can check them out at mjvideogamesandcollectibles.com. And this episode is also brought to you by the She Bean Brewing Company here in Connecticut. Okay. I thought you had the website on there, because that's probably like the only time where I would.
That would be the tiniest browser ever on paper.
Yeah. But I can still freaking read it.
Before those, before there was click and mortar, there was brick and mortar.
Yeah, pretty much. Anywho, so yeah, you can check that out.
And there's a very famous brewery you've been talking about that I would love to hear more about.
Exactly, She Bean Brewing. You can check them out on their website at shebeanbrewing.com, or you can follow them on the social media apps, Facebook, Twitter, or Instagram, or download the Untapped app today.
And it was a beverage you were talking about before, the Alpaca Blanca.
Yes, the Alpaca Blanca, and also the ever so popular Up, Down, Left, Right, X, Y, B.
XYAB?
XYBA or something like that. I don't know. See,
we apologize.
But you can check out their beer at shebeanbrewing.com. You can do so. So yeah, before we get things started, a huge fan of mine of the show also too passed away over the weekend, and she was a huge fan of the show. She would always come down to the studio at the time of the cable access. Her name was Dawn. She passed away over the weekend, and very sad to see that happen. She was a very good friend to the Channel X family, and and plus a very good friend of mine as well. So, because of that, I am honored to put her into the Channel X Hall of Fame. As a big fan of the show, she always brought in, contributed with the sense of humor and everything. We had a little audience at the time, and I would have some friends come over, and we would always have a good time. And so, out of respect and everything like that, I'm honored to put her into the Channel X Hall of Fame. So,
yeah.
I'm gonna miss her. So the grieving period was tough and everything, but I know that she's watching right now. Still laughing it up and everything, wanted me to continue and everything like that. So
I'm very sorry, Tom.
thank you. And as I said, we're gonna miss you. So, all right, and so
what you got on tap tonight for tweets, stories?
Yeah, a lot of stories, a lot of news.
And we're not talking Huey Lewis in the news.
No.
Though great band of the '80s.
No, but we have brought them up on, when you check out the podcast.
Little spoiler right there, but it's for good reasons.
Yeah, you'll know why.
You'll know why. Just check it out this Monday.
So, okay. So AMC is, you're familiar with AMC, not the cable channel.
Oh, the theater.
The theater, yes. Guess what? They are going to be starting up an on-demand streaming service.
Oh, no way.
Yeah.
I wonder if that gift card I have would be in good use for that.
Yeah. Yeah, it was. They came up a few days ago. AMC Theaters, the largest movie theater chain in the world, announced the launch of their new on-demand streaming service, which will allow members of its Stubs loyalty program the chance to rent or buy from 2,000 films.
And I'm sure that number's going to probably expand over time.
Yeah.
2000's got to be like the starting number.
Yeah, absolutely. But that could probably open up some doors for a lot of opportunities, because which could probably kill the theater industry, because you know how you like to
With ticket prices.
with ticket prices and everything like that,
Mm.
which is about enough to buy Netflix, the big Netflix pack, which is like close to $20 now.
My only thing is that is it gonna be a slow decline or rapid? Because you also got to factor in people that want to see their movies like a Star Wars or something in IMAX, or your movies in 3D. I mean, it was like maybe a few years ago, like some places were trying to sell us 3D TVs, which really
That was horrible.
That was a horrible idea.
That was horrible. I mean, the idea was there. It's just the fact that it just didn't sell.
Yeah.
It did not sell. And plus, also, if you lost the glasses and you would have had to buy another pair, or like extra pairs for everybody else, because it only came like with one or two glasses. And for some with families and everything like that, if you wanted to see, if you wanted the whole family to see it instead of just like maybe one or two people, they would cost extra, and they were like 50 something bucks, close to $60. I'm like, some even were worth even more. And it's ridiculous. But
of course, at the same time, I mean, if you go watch a 3D movie and you have a 3D TV at home, you could probably like take the glasses with you from the theaters. I think I did that once.
Yeah.
I was like, why did I take them with me? I don't even have anything to watch a 3D at home.
I still have a lot of pairs. I do.
So if you know a needy family that has a 3D TV but needs glasses, look him up.
But I haven't tested that. I haven't tested them out. I haven't tested them out yet. So I'm not going to try to sell anybody glasses.
Weirdly enough, though, I like the paper ones. The ones that were.
Oh, that we grew up when we were kids.
Exactly.
With the they were white with the red and blue.
Yeah,
That's how I remember growing up as a wee little tyke.
Yeah, that was really cool.
I actually had a pair of those. They were actually pretty cool. I missed them. I'm glad they're back. I am glad that they're back. So a lot of, but yeah, it could probably open up some doors to actually, if you want to see like a movie scene, like, so let's say for instance you want to see Rise of Skywalker, but you don't want to go to the big screen. You can check it. You can just download it through your television. Yeah. There actually are some apps that actually do that. Excuse me. Like in your cable, your cable access provider.
Yeah.
You can there's like a list that say here's some movies that are out in theaters right now and you can watch it here. I mean, that's pretty cool. Or of course, watch them for free on the internet. But you didn't hear that from me because I didn't give you any links. Because I don't really know any. Just saying.
So, what else is on your hot take?
That's a good question.
And while he's looking, I like to give my own plug. Speaking of hot stuff, so courtesy from my friend Chris of Fans of the Forge, another great YouTube show, gave me this his homemade Blazenberry mixed berry Carolina Reaper hot sauce, in which I tried some of it, and it's actually pretty damn good. Just don't drink the bottle because Tom Dog used to drink one and he almost vomited.
No, I actually tried a spoonful.
Well, I'm gonna put some of my bread, and in the event that I get really burned up, at least I have my almond milk.
You don't want to. You always find a way to get burned up here.
Oh, that's okay. Yeah, I can taste the burn at the tip of my tongue.
Yeah.
It's actually pretty good though.
There you go.
But yeah, he Chris, Teresa, and Sean, great stuff. Recaps on Fortune Fire, Knife or Death. Check it out. Fancy the Forge on YouTube. Big shout out to them.
Do they have a link on where they can, like, if they want to buy a bottle of that? Do they have a link where they can buy a bottle?
I have to ask Chris because he just make these at home and we'll bring it to some of the shows. But I could ask him. Right now he's away for his regular job because he does travel sometimes for work. But I'll get in touch with him probably after the weekend. But stay tuned for that, and as soon as I can find out if he's selling or something, then I'll relay the info to Tom Dog.
Yeah, because I want to try that.
I got a piece of bread, but are you going to be okay with the hot sauce?
Yes.
I'll give you a piece of bread and a little bit
Okay.
because I don't want.
Yeah. Let me try this. Let me try this shit.
It's mixed berry.
Okay, it's mixed berry.
There's just a little bit.
Put a little bit more.
All right.
Like you can barely see it. There you go.
Yeah, it's going.
Yeah, it went right through the thing. Luckily, it didn't hit nothing.
My speaker.
All right.
Just be careful.
Yeah.
You got the milk on standby too.
I got my energy drink. Not bad. Has a good kick to it.
Yeah, I use different kinds of berries and then the Carolina Reaper.
That's actually really good.
So, Chris, Teresa, and Sean, Fans of the Forge on YouTube.
There you go.
And wherever you get your podcast.
Definitely. Big shout out to them.
And your hot take is?
My hot take?
Oh.
Oh. Okay. Well, Fortnite just released Chapter 2.
Oh, yeah? How is it?
It's awesome. It's actually really awesome. And they, with a lot of new updates too, where you can now level up, we can level up a lot easier. So that is actually pretty cool. So, but speaking of Fortnite, there's one person that wasn't familiar about what Fortnite was. And that person is Lady Gaga.
Uh-oh. That ain't good.
Yeah, that sent everybody into a frenzy. And
But what kind of frenzy? Is it like
you know
outrage?
how sensitive the gaming community is. If like something that's huge right now, and like a celebrity does not know the game and everything like that, well, the gaming community can just chill because it's like Lady Gaga is always busy, so maybe she hasn't heard what Fortnite is. I'm sure she heard of it, but hasn't seen any. Doesn't really have time to see what it is.
Of course, because she's making those movies and music.
Yeah, exactly. She's a Grammy and Oscar-winning singer. So.
And someone who used to wear meat and bubbles and funky outfits.
And she's still hot as hell.
That's true. I mean, for all I know, she could wear like just vinyl siding off my house and she'd probably look great.
Actually, she could just wear body paint, and I would be fine with that. You know, I mean, really, I mean, she really can. Just...
She could wear clay or that banana, and so
well, she could wear my banana.
But before you do, another plug. Make sure you sport some of this Iron Man cologne, because some of the chicks, when I go out, they actually dig it. And no, it's not off a script. You get this like $17 on Amazon.
I used to get it for cheaper at Avon.
For how much? You got Iron Man cologne, seriously?
Yeah, I used to buy it off of Avon.
For like what, $10 or something?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
Well, how long ago was it though? If
Uh,
we're talking like decade or so ago, I mean, there could be inflation.
yeah, it could be. No, well, it wasn't really a decade ago. It was like more like, I would say about 7 years ago. 7 or 8 years ago.
Hard to say.
7 or 8 or 9 years ago. Thank you.
There. Now you're ready for the club.
Yeah, I've already. Well, speaking of, well, this will segue into to Iron Man and Marvel, which will segue into Marvel. Kevin Feige just added another title to his Marvel resume. In addition to being president of Marvel Studios, Kevin Feige is now the chief creative officer at the company and will now oversee all creative and story initiatives. So guess who may be staying in the MCU?
MCU?
Yeah, guess who may be staying in the MCU?
What's the MCU?
Marvel Rewind.
Marvel Civics Union?
No, the Marvel Cinematic Universe.
Well, but it's always good to be in that MCU or SCU. Check out Wrestling Prime next week.
SCU.
SoCal and Central.
Oh, okay. I thought it was Southern California University.
That too, but if you want, but don't forget Wrestling Prime next week. SCU, AEW, WWE, and more.
Actually, I'm doing Wrestling Prime this weekend.
Even better.
So, oh yeah, I got a run sheet. Before I leave tonight, I got to do the run sheet of what I got planned for Halloween.
Ooh, that's gonna be exciting.
Yeah. So yeah, so it's gonna be so yeah, congratulations are in order to Kevin for getting that. He so yeah, it's gonna be pretty interesting to see what happens. So
yeah,
and who knows, maybe Spider-Man will be staying in the MCU.
MCU.
So from one cinematic universe to another, DC cinematic universe, the Detective Comics Cinematics universe.
No.
The Batman movie. The Batman.
The real Batman, not the Lego one.
No, not the
I like the Lego one too.
Oh, well, that is the real Batman movie. That's the best one. That's the best one.
Lego Batman?
No, hell yeah.
Versus the original by the late Adam West.
No, I'm talking about the best live action Batman movie ever made is the one that's celebrating 30 years at this very moment.
So that would have been 1989.
Yes, with Michael Keaton.
Ah, good one. Good choice.
So yeah, that's my favorite one. But anyways, or anywho, as I like to always say it, but there's going to be a new Batman movie coming out, and this time Robert Pattinson is going to be the new Batman. He's the one that plays Edward in the Twilight movies. So I don't have a problem with it. I really do not have a problem with it. I just don't want him to sparkle. Okay? I don't want my Batman to sparkle. Okay?
He wasn't made to sparkle.
All right.
Maybe made to shine, but not sparkle. You want sparkle? Wonder Woman.
want to shine.
Wonder Woman can sparkle. Batgirl can sparkle. Catwoman can sparkle.
Yeah, and all three of them make me sparkle too, if you know what I mean.
Paper towels. Paper towels may sparkle too.
That's just a name brand. But anyways, there was
You
rumors.
just flew by the joke.
Exactly. Yeah, I know.
Anywho,
Yeah, so Jonah Hill was in talk about being the Penguin. Was rumored about being the Penguin.
who is your favorite Penguin?
Um,
And not the farce or the march of them.
I like the March of the Penguin.
I'll tell you my favorite Penguin.
Oh, Happy Feet.
Not a bad movie though. Just ask Pharrell Williams.
Yes.
But I would say, for my favorite Penguin characters, it's a toss up between Danny DeVito and the late Burgess Meredith.
Burgess Meredith, man, that role was perfect for him.
Before he was Mickey in Rocky, the old Batman TV series with Adam West, Burgess Meredith was the Penguin.
Yeah.
And he had the top hat. He had kind of the nose for it. He had like a cane or an umbrella for it.
Yeah, and
Like
that was originally what they were going to go with Jonah Hill. He was going to be more in line like kind of like what Burgess Meredith made famous for.
Yeah.
And
Of course, in tribute to Marty Skrull, sort of the Penguin-ish.
yeah.
Villain Club.
So, according to the number of reports, Hill is no longer in talks of playing the villain
Oh, no.
in the upcoming film after a salary deal could not be reached.
Well, Jim Ross used to say, when it came to wrestling, for example, it's the 2 C's, cash and creative.
Yeah.
Clearly, cash.
But you've got another C, controversy, because controversy creates cash.
Eric Bischoff.
I love that book. So, so yeah, so now with Jonah Hill not playing as Batman, who do you think's gonna play? The Penguin, but who do you think
Should play
the Penguin?
You have to think maybe middle-aged kind of person.
Not really. It could be like a young, young, kind of like some 40-year-old.
I don't think. I mean, I could probably list off people who shouldn't be, but as far as who should be,
all right. Who shouldn't be playing the Penguin?
Liam Neeson.
No, Liam Neeson was perfect as Ra's al Ghul. He's like no other person could play. There's no other person that Liam Neeson could do. But I'm not. Let's talk about actors who hasn't been in a Batman movie, either as a hero or a villain. Let's make that even easier.
I might have one idea of who should play the Penguin.
Who?
James Corden.
Who the hell is James Corden?
Carpool Karaoke.
Oh, okay.
Drop the mic.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah. He's the one that drives the car, right?
Yeah, Carpool Karaoke
Yeah.
has the drop the mic. Where two celebrities diss each other. Oh, dude.
Yeah, it could be.
Jimmy Fallon.
No, absolutely not. No, no. We know Jimmy. It's like no offense to Jimmy Fallon. I think Jimmy Fallon will be perfect as the Plastic Man. I'm serious. I'm serious.
I'm just singing the parody of songs in my head right now. I'm just a plastic man.
Yeah,
I'm a plastic man.
he can be a perfect Plastic Man if they decide, when they reboot the Justice League.
You know why? Because he would be very stiff.
But no, okay, so who? No, seriously, who you so you think James
Corden.
James Corden? Yeah, I'm only kidding. I know who he is. So don't come at me, comment section. I already know who he is. I was just joshing over there.
Oh, well, I ain't dogging you,
Exactly.
Tom.
So, but yeah, I mean, yeah, he would be good for it because he has a nice, he does have a British accent too. So,
And he could do the facial expressions. He's got
Yeah.
a good decent
Yeah.
size, body type.
there was a rumor before he died, that, the hell's that actor's name? He's a well-known actor too. He was in Punch Drunk Love. He was the Mattress King.
It's not ringing a bell.
Damn, now I have to go to Google.
Ooh, I think I know another one who would be a good penguin.
Who's that?
I'm trying to remember. Do you remember the show Mike and Molly?
I hope you're not talking about Kevin Smith.
No.
Not Kevin Smith, but Kevin James.
No, that's King of Queens.
Okay.
No.
Well, not Melissa McCarthy.
No. I'm pulling up the name now. Billy Gardell.
No.
I actually think he'd be a good big penguin.
Maybe. But
yeah, no, I think he'd be great.
he's too tall. He's too tall.
Yeah, but
He's too tall.
Yeah, but Ed Too Tall Jones, people said was too tall.
Well, then he could be the next Chewbacca then, okay?
Well, let's keep going though.
So yeah. All right. So now I got to pick who would make a perfect penguin. Me.
There you go. When in doubt, go with you.
That's all right. They also casted a Riddler. They also got a Riddler by the name of Paul Dano. Somebody book Dano.
Maybe.
Yeah, there he is, right there. Oh wait.
Glaring screens.
Yes.
So you gotta dim it down and all that jazz.
Yeah, damn it down, all right. God damn it.
Dim it.
See, right there. There he is, right there. So yeah, he's going to be the new Riddler. Perfect choice for him. Perfect. Jim Carrey didn't do a bad job.
As a Riddler, yeah.
I thought he did pretty good. He actually got some inspiration from Frank Gorshin.
Oh, cool.
So it was actually really cool.
Was Neil Patrick Harris ever in a Batman movie?
No.
Make a great Riddler.
No.
Great Joker.
No. Neil Patrick Harris, no. Not as the Joker, no. Killer Moth.
I don't know.
Killer Moth.
I think you make
Neil
a great
Patrick Harris as Killer Moth. He would be great for it. He would be great.
No, I think I definitely Riddler.
Yeah, maybe.
I mean,
Calendar Man.
Nah, Riddler.
No, Mad Hatter.
No, Riddler.
Okay.
Because one, the body type's there. Two, he can be quick-witty. Like when you think back to his Barney Stinson character in How I Met Your Mother,
Yeah.
and how he flows through everything. It's like, hey, suit up. Here we go. Let's suit up. Hey, have you met Tom Dog? Oh, want a drink? Oh, don't mind if I do. And then we had those specials on TV once. Like,
Neil Patrick Harris is the type of
it.
guy that you can hang. Like, if you were to hang out with him at a bar or something, he would get you laid. He would.
That's right.
He would.
Hey, have you met my friend Tom Dog? Here's a pocket full of rubbers. There you go. You're welcome. Good night.
So yeah, Paul Dano is going to be the new Riddler. He's also, so that means that also too, Zoe Kravitz is going to be Catwoman.
Nice.
So now we just need a Penguin. They also have a Commissioner Gordon as well too.
Penguin.
Jeffrey Wright.
Oh, cool.
This guy right here, he's going to be Commissioner Gordon.
Sweet.
So yeah, that's a good pick for him. That's a good pick for him.
Ooh, I got one.
For whom?
Penguin.
Oh,
How about, this is like way out left field, but how about, well, that was not my first guess, but okay. But how about Dave Coulier?
no,
Why not?
no. He's too much. He would be more like, he could be more like the Mad Hatter.
That's true.
Like he could be like a Mad Hatter, or he could be you couldn't even really he would be like a side character. You know, kind of like what kind of like the guy that played Knox in the 89 movie.
Well, I'll tell you what, fans. Once this is out there on YouTube, if you're able to
Comment down below. Comment down below.
Yeah, now that's a great topic. Who do you think should be the Penguin? You know, comment down below when this video is out and aired, and you know, Tom Dog on the next.
Now.
Yeah, and Tom Dog will get back to you at some point.
Yeah.
What else you got?
Okay. So yeah, hundreds of birds killed themselves crashing into the NASCAR Hall of Fame.
That I can't.
So yeah, here's the
I'm a lost
whole
words.
article. This article comes from TMZ.
Who are they? TMC now covering birds. They ran out of celebrities and they covered birds.
Well, they're channeling their Alfred Hitchcock.
Them psychos. They had to
Or unless they're talking about pandemic.
or they had to catch the train.
Yeah.
We could just go on all night like Austin.
Birdemic, I mean.
But anywho,
So hundreds of birds launched themselves into the side of the NASCAR Hall of Fame on Tuesday, killing themselves, and the surreal scene was all caught on video. A woman in uptown Charlotte, North Carolina, filmed the chaos, saying over an hour birds continued to kill themselves by running into the building's windows. According to the Carolina Waterfowl Rescue, 310 birds total were found at the scene, with 97 dead on arrival and another 9 needing to be euthanized once they got to the shelter.
oh,
CWR officials added that 103 more were injured, while 102 others were expected to survive after initially being stunned. As for why they slammed themselves into the building, a CWR spokesperson told TMZ Sports, "These birds don't normally travel at night, so we believe that their roosting area while they were sleeping was disturbed." The organization is now asking for donations to help the injured birds, calling the situation serious and saying they desperately need volunteers to help feed the wounded fowl.
that'll get anybody fired up.
I know.
But well, thank you.
It's not suddenly I'm hankering for some wings.
Next time we'll do that.
Yeah, let's go to Buffalo Wild Wings.
AKA B-dubs.
let's go get the wing challenge going.
I'll tell you what, they have an AEW event happening, then yeah, we'll do it. Like on a Saturday pay-per-view because I know you got work. But yeah, that's crazy though.
Yeah, it is.
All
it
those
really
birds.
is. Yeah.
I mean, at least we know why.
Yeah.
Because that's insane.
It is.
It
really
is. It like very clear glass that you don't that you
well,
can't
no,
tell?
that's the thing. Well, not just that. It happened at night. It happened at night. It's not like you would watch a Windex commercial where you see those two crows flying into the same window every single time. Oh, I thought there was a window there. I thought there wasn't no window there. Let's fly in. Oh, there's some good food here. No, it's not like that.
No, I was gonna get the suet and prop it right in front of you.
What do you mean the suing?
Suet.
What the hell is
Suet. I'll go get it. Hold on. You keep
You're suggesting I should file lawsuits over here? What am I, a lawyer?
bird suet, folks.
Oh, okay.
He's been to a lot of clubs recently. That's why his hearing's off a little.
I'm sorry, what? It's old. 40 fucking 1 years old, for Christ's sakes.
Really? You're 41?
Yeah. No, not 41. 40 fucking 1.
He's gone ECW, guys. But anywho.
Yes. Well, we got one more bit of material to talk about.
Yep.
Streamy Awards. YouTube.
Why is he not nominated?
I know, right? What the fuck?
Who's he got to get laid with just to get nominated? Damn it!
The CEO, Susie. Hi.
That's why I love your show. We could talk about people getting laid and all that shit. Am I allowed to say that?
Or who should get laid.
Am I allowed to say the S word?
What shit?
Okay, good.
Or was a semen?
I didn't even know him.
Splooge. So
But anywho.
audience choice for Creator of the Year finalists: Collins Key, David Dobrik, Emma Chamberlain, Lily, I Am Lauren Gray, Mr. Beast, Ninja's Creator of the Year.
You mean the one that makes those food processors?
No, Ninja. It does the Fortnite videos on Mixer.
Oh man.
Yeah, he's no
That would
longer
fit.
on Twitch anymore. He's on Mixer right now.
Why somebody snitched on the Twitch?
No, he got a better deal, so really, so I'm glad for that.
Oh, good.
So yeah, but people are still giving him flack because of the fact that because people think that he's a sellout. I'm like, he's only trying to feed his family. Give him a break. Yeah, I'm looking at the list here. Oh wait,
You got one?
no. They're I can just go on their website, streamies.org. So they got that. So they got the list right there. Come on, little goddamn you. There we go. Yeah, I'm not getting nothing.
Well, I got a topic I want to bring up.
Yeah, go ahead.
So, not too long ago, fairly recently, the Philadelphia Flyers opened their very first Rage Room, with big air quotes, shout out to Dylan Bush. It was on opening night of the NHL season, and what it is a room where you could destroy stuff. So, it's called the Flyers Rage Room, opening night destruction. according to Forbes, included 35 gallons of Devil's Islands items. Yeah, that'd be cool if you had Devil's Island. But Devil's Island items in terms of the New Jersey Devils.
Oh, nice.
But the Rage Room concept, according to Forbes, so how does Rage Room concept come about? Well, when the Flyers released word, it's according to Forbes website, when the Flyers released word of the disassembly room, because that's what it's also called, prior to the home opener on October 9th, the Rage Room created plenty of buzz. That buzz lasted well into the first night as participants in the event took their best shots at every intermission throughout the entirety of the game. Says, okay, that's not what I was expecting. But what it is you pay, and I can't remember, it's like $35 or $40 a person or something like that for like a certain amount of time. You go in there, and I think like they suit you up or something, just so you don't get cut or anything. You take like a crowbar or baseball bat or something, and you destroy old furniture and items like TVs, mirrors, glass stuff, maybe lamps. Like if you're really pissed off or something, like I know how you are sometimes. You want a Rage Room. You want one, dude.
I am a Rage Room.
You go to a sporting event, and if your team is being blown out by 7 or 8 goals, or 4 touchdowns, or whatever, or how many points the Raiders lose by, like you want to take out your frustrations, but not on a person, but smash stuff. Why? That would be great for you, dude.
Oh yeah,
that'd be great for me.
You know what?
I get pissed off when I don't do well in my dance comps. I need a Rage Room just to take my frustrations out. Woo! Sorry. Good.
But no, I don't really do that. I don't really need a Rage Room because I'll just turn on Grand Theft Auto 5 and just launch cars off of Mount Chiliad.
Oh, here's another highlight. One of the first to participate in the disassembly room was a father with his son, celebrating his 21st birthday at the game. Fans were allowed to select their most favorite Rage-style song, and one first-night participant, a middle school principal, chose to let off steam inside the room as Tool blared over the speakers.
Nice.
Who do I want to have some Tool playing while you beat the shit out of an old 1990s TV? Right? I mean,
I don't have a problem with that.
Let's face it, hockey fights are on a steady
Actually,
decline.
I would play Limp Bizkit Break Stuff.
Oh, you mentioned Limp Bizkit from my brother. One time I said that, and he'll say, "You want to get beaten up?"
Well, he hates Limp Bizkit.
He hates Limp Bizkit.
Wow.
Like I don't say it as much anymore, but I would love to say it just one time, just to get a funny reaction out of him.
You want to piss off your brother?
Not all the time.
Oh, okay.
Fans can schedule 5-minute sessions inside the room while wearing protective gear and listening to their chosen music, opening up the ability to smash everything from televisions to dishes with sledgehammers and bats. The Flyers also worked with a local artist to paint a custom floor-to-ceiling mural in the room.
We could just, why not just have a wrestling match in there? A classic wrestling prime match.
But then you have to sign waivers and
I
liability.
can do that. Yeah, there's no problem. I don't have a problem with that.
Well, you did get chokeslammed once to a crate by the Dark Lord.
Yes, I did. He says hi, by the way.
I'm sure he does. At least there are times where he didn't have to choke, quote unquote. Oh, by the way,
He gets some stolen.
I found more. The disassembly room includes a secret passage in the club that features an area for family and friends to watch the smashing. Fans can access the assembly room, though I think they meant disassembly, via a general admission or standing room only ticket. Tom, you should go to the Flyers game.
Yeah,
so you can enjoy the. And it's in Philly, home. That's like the
We're in
birthplace of EC
Connecticut.
Dubs.
How am I ever going to get down to Philly?
Well, I drove down there a couple weeks ago.
Oh, okay. Well, good for you. I'm only kidding.
You can drive down there, take a train, carpool.
But no. Think about it. they have rage room, and some people are like some of the people are they're streaming it and everything like that. But think about it. Think of the possibilities. They can have wrestling matches there in these rooms. I mean, you know how awesome. You know how. Never think about it. It's like
I need to take more drinks.
It's like I do wrestling. When we did some backyard wrestling and everything that was like right up our alley. As long as and we were always in a controlled environment. We had wooden crates and stuff like that, cookie sheets and stuff. So that would be perfect. We just wear the protective suits and everything like that, and me and Sledge can have that one match that we never had, and there you go.
Yeah, you could suit up. You could suit up like D'Lo Brown.
No, the sales will go through the roof. Me versus Sledge in the rage room. That would be awesome.
But you're missing one thing though.
What?
It's to break stuff, not break stuff on other people.
Yeah, why not?
That would never fly.
It's a match. It's a backyard match.
As long as you sign liability.
Of course, we're going to sign waivers and stuff like that. Why would I just go in there and say, hey, we want to put ourselves through tables and stuff like that? You feel me? Come on.
In the meantime, you can always take a sledgehammer and whack those old boxes of TVs.
Or I could just slap on pictures of Donald Trump and then put them right there, and then smash this TV screens with that. It's like,
do you have any Donald Trump rants, tweets?
Yeah, that's going to be coming. That's
funny
going to be coming
stories.
soon. That's going to be coming soon. I'm waiting. You're just going to have to wait even longer because Tom Dog is filling out fake news. It's all fake news.
Yeah, just believe what he says. It's all fake news.
Thank you, Mikey. You sound more like Mike Pence.
Hey, I tried. It's called The President's Show. It's on Comedy Central. But anyway, Mr. Tom Dog Morse, do you have any recent travel stories?
Well, a few weeks ago, I was at Retro World Expo.
Yeah, a couple weeks ago, my cousin and I, we went to New York. Got to check out, a lot of great places. It was my first time.
Yeah, I met Pixel Dan there at Retro World.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, he's a very popular YouTuber. And I met him.
Yeah, it was my first time getting to really tour some of the big name spots within the city. Went to Barry Park. I got to see at distance the Statue of Liberty with the torch. Like it was like reflecting off. Beautiful sunny day. Central Park, I finally got to see for the first time. Walked through that. Turtle Pond. Went to a castle. Went to Chinatown because I never been to Chinatown. I always wanted to take a look at it and walk through it.
Oh yeah.
There was actually some police tape, and we didn't know. My cousin and I, we didn't know what was going on. We had to take like a sort of a detour to get back on track.
Oh yeah.
And then later on, and Chinatown was great. Great scenery. There was a great violin player out on the corner. Very polite too. I tipped him. Later on, when I was in, I believe, Times Square, you know how some buildings they have like a pixel board?
Yeah.
That's like as like long as or thin as this.
Yeah.
So ABC7 News reported, and it might have been like fairly recently, maybe a day or so prior, that four 4 homeless people were murdered in their sleep,
Ooh. Oh my God.
which explained why the tape was there. And it wasn't caution construction tape; it was crime scene tape
Wow.
and police officers. And I had no
Wow.
clue. I had no clue. That was not why I went to Chinatown.
Yeah.
But I wanted to go. I'd never been my whole life. I never got to see
Oh,
parts of
I
New
know
York.
why you were going to Chinatown. You were trying to catch a Mogwai.
What's that?
Get Gizmo from Gremlins. You wanted to buy a Mogwai. I know you.
Well, it's amazing to see, like, outside of what happened. It was amazing just seeing, like, it was like laundromats, different markets,
yeah.
of fish and everything, and restaurants and cheap appliances. It was just astounding. And then I got to Times Square. I got to see Radio City Music Hall up close.
Oh yeah.
And then walking by after my cousin and I had dinner, the door, there was a side door was open
Yeah.
because apparently there was a van there loading stuff. So we got to see, just at a glance when we were walking, we got to see inside.
Oh, nice.
And it was the theater area. We saw like the seats and part of the stage.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
That was like a rare thing.
Nice.
So, but it was I had a great time, cool trip. My recommendation, my cousin's recommendation is, if you want to go from Connecticut
Yeah.
and you don't feel like going through like the metro trains like in New Haven or Waterbury, if you want like a more direct route, like we will drive like to the White Plains train station in New York,
Yeah.
and it's like maybe about an hour and 6 minutes from here.
Oh, nice.
From Waterbury, but you go there and then you just get like your ticket and your Metro card if possible, or something if you're gonna take like a subway, and then you can just take the train at White Plains straight down to Grand Central Terminal, and it's like definitely like less than an hour, maybe like
nice.
20, 30, 40 minutes, depending on how many stops, but it'll go through Harlem and some other areas, but it's like straight down and it'll take you right to Grand Central.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
So anyways, what's going on with tell the viewers all about your Absolute Talk podcast,
Oh yeah, sure.
and get people interested in your podcasting show. So
Well,
how did that all come about?
Well, a friend of mine who's my dance partner, over a year and a half ago, because we were talking like, I don't exactly remember how it came about. I just know that people say that I have like a great radio voice. I don't know why.
Yeah. Well, you did do that one radio show.
Yeah, I used to, and it was like Dance Time Jam.
Yeah,
and
that was actually really awesome.
Yeah, when it was working, and then I didn't have all the Wi-Fi problems, and it was great.
Yeah.
And then, and then I think even before that, I was doing like country. It was for then Sound Train music, but the only concern I had was there's like millions and probably billions of podcasts out there. It's like, what am I gonna do?
Yeah.
Then I thought about more and more, and it's like, well, I guess it's worth a try. It's something different. I mean, not a lot of dance friends of mine do podcasts.
Yeah.
And, my friend Kristen Shaw, big shout out to her, said, you should give it a try, And it's like, I thought about it, and it's like, all right, I'll give it a go.
Yeah.
And then it's like, okay, let me see how I do. And then I reach out to my brother Sean, co-host of Fans of the Forge, because they already started their show, and I asked him like, how did you get started? Like, what platform do you use? Like, told me about Podbean, and then it's like, okay, it's like I got a microphone, I had to borrow another one. Kristen and I, we recorded the first episode, and,
Nice.
and then it was a lot of trying to figure out, okay, how do I edit? How do I put this together? how do I structure it, because I don't know how to do a podcast
Yeah.
or how to structure it together. And what helped was listening to Talk is Jericho.
Yeah.
Great wrestler, obviously. Chris Jericho. He's gonna be reaching, I think, like close to 600 episodes soon.
Yeah.
But I listened to his podcast for a while. I think even before that. I think before I even considered it, I was listening to his show.
Yeah.
And I liked like how he had everything structured, like opening segment, lead up music, part of the interview, takes a break, plugs something, music, and then eventually closing segment.
Yeah.
I just love how he structured his show. Now everyone has a different way of structuring stuff, and that's cool too.
Exactly.
I mean, the one time when you were on for the Channel X, no, not Channel X, sorry, my 1 year anniversary,
Yes.
I structured it a little bit different. I did more of a Conrad Thompson style format,
Yes.
where he has music in his commercials, and we just kept going and all that stuff, and that's cool too. And
it is.
and eventually I'll do that again at some point. But yeah, I'm still learning. I'm still tweaking things or upgrading equipment or trying stuff. But my advice to anyone, if you're gonna start a podcast, know your structure, be committed, be fully committed.
Yeah.
Because the biggest issue I get a lot is people are like, oh, I want to start a podcast. Yeah, I'd like to do that.
Yeah.
You have to be really committed to it, and you gotta enjoy it.
Yeah, absolutely.
Don't just do it just because I'm not doing it for the money, and maybe not yet. Who knows?
Yeah.
But do it on something you like or you're passionate about it.
Yeah.
You don't have to do it like how I do or Jericho does, or if Tom Dog ever wanted to get started. Like you can do it just about you if you want to, but try to do your resources, spend as little as you can.
Because that's what I want to.
Don't spend one person that I was working with at the time, and unfortunately it doesn't look like her show is going to be happening because she's busy. But she told me once that someone recommended to spend $300 on a microphone.
What the hell?
I said I would beat that guy over the head with a stick. Like
what does this microphone do other than make you talk into it? Does it make you a lot for dinner?
It's like sounds good or something?
I would say something else, but
Yeah, but like for instance, like Tom Dog.
I was like, this is what I have right here. This only cost me $20.
Exactly. The microphones I have, they're a little bit more. They're about $60-$70, but they also do the trick.
Yeah.
They hook up to regular mix boards. If you're a technical person, it has the XLR and a USB. It's like a Audio-Technica 2100 USB.
Yeah.
Try one or try his Blue. Well, not his Blue particular. Like get the type of model he has.
Yeah.
I'm not saying go to his house to steal it.
You can get the. Actually, no, I didn't pay $20 for this. I paid
what?
I paid like $30 for this. Well, it was I think this was. They were running a special on this, and I took advantage of it because they have these at Target. You can get these, and this thing is awesome. It's really awesome. I like it.
But yeah, and then just research your podcast platforms.
Yeah.
I mean, what works for me may not work for you.
Right.
In some cases, I mean, for me, I heard Anchor is a good one that's like totally free with some options, but like I said, with any podcast platform that you want to use, just weigh your pros and cons.
Yeah.
Pros and cons. Podbean, there are free options, depending on how much storage you have and whatnot. I'll try not to take up too much time.
Oh, you're not taking up too much.
I don't want to hold up your show.
You're not holding up my show. This is also your show too. Damn it.
I'm holding up a cup. No. Okay.
Exactly.
Yeah, I don't know if you have any other questions
Mm.
that you want to ask me about it, or
So what do you what do you mostly talk about on Absolute Talk?
it's
Like, what's your primary conversation piece?
well, it used to be about the West Coast swing dancing at first.
Yeah.
But when I looked at how many people am I gonna get to interview, and how am I gonna do my content? And what's great about Chris Jericho is his podcast is about wrestling, rock and roll,
Yeah.
paranormal stuff.
He's into that stuff.
We had John Moxley on a couple times.
Oh, okay.
And
So
he's
that
really
that,
into
that would explain it.
He's had people who he's had actors. He's had
Yeah.
Chris Tucker was on his podcast once.
Oh shit.
Yeah, it's in the archives somewhere. But he's had a lot of different people, and
Yeah.
you know,
But plus also too, because Chris Jericho, he
rock and roll.
with rock and roll. I mean, he has that the band Fozzy. He's the frontman of Fozzy.
He's a huge Kiss fan. The 500th episode.
Yeah.
Surprise guest was Paul Stanley,
Oh, nice.
and Paul he talked about Kiss,
What if
but he also
if he's like a Kiss fan, he could have gotten Gene Simmons.
Yeah, I don't remember.
What the hell?
But Paul didn't just talk about the band. He talked about his passion for art.
Oh
and,
yeah,
and the
that's
artwork
right,
he
yeah.
does. But I learned a lot from listening to his podcast.
Yeah.
Because it's like, okay, you know what? I don't have to talk about one category. Like, there's already a couple West Coast swing dance podcasts out there. I don't want to go that route. I don't want to try to. It's like trying to be like WWE Light, for example.
Yeah.
For other wrestling companies, I don't want to do that. So I just keep it to my world.
Yeah, exactly.
So that's why Tom Dog's here. That's why I've had fellow dancer friends that I know of. That's why I had Speedo on. That's why I had and Big Shot.
That was a good interview too, by the way.
Yeah, and of course he's recovering. He's a lot of the some
Yeah.
recent surgeries he's had.
Yeah.
Big shout out to Speedo, John Speedo Rogers. Had DJs on, and then a few months ago I had an actor. First time ever I interviewed like a real actor, and it was Michael King. So that one is available out in the archives recently. At first time I got to interview an actor at backstage of a theater.
Oh, nice.
At
Nice.
the Connecticut Repertory Theater in New Britain.
Oh, wow.
But yeah, definitely want to check on the archives. But yeah, it's just overall really, it's, at one point I was like, I don't know why I should just call my show In My World, but it's just people I know in my world and my circle and all that stuff. And it's great that, not to put him over too much, but it's great,
No, I mean, please. I like the exposure.
We're talking about decent exposure, not indecent exposure.
Damn it.
But what's great
the
is
ladies love indecent exposure.
But what's great is a small preview about the upcoming shows we're doing on my podcast. He knows a lot about Ghostbusters, and I didn't. And I didn't
However,
know.
I have to make a correction because we did do the video. We did
the audio.
Yeah.
Video, I don't look good with makeup.
Yeah, but I have to make a correction because I kind of botched the judge's name.
Ooh.
So yeah, I failed. So I'm going to
An epic fail.
Well, no, it's a type of fail where anybody can make that mistake. It's like anybody could make the mistake. because I thought it was Robert Loggia that played the judge.
Okay.
It was Harris Yulin,
Mm.
this guy right here.
Yeah, it's showing me my scores.
Yeah,
Yeah, credit score is 640.
yeah, I messed up. So yeah, it was Harris Yulin. That's who it was. This guy right here.
Oh yeah, Mr. Burn at the stake.
Yeah, he was also in Scarface.
Ah, cool. Yeah, yeah.
He played that detective. So yeah, a little bit of a spoiler. So when you hear it, when you do hear it, it's I said Robert Loggia, but it's actually Harris Yulin. So yeah.
Duly noted.
Yes. So little quick correction. So spoiler.
Yeah.
So what do you have next after the Ghostbusters?
Ecto is probably engulfed in his his.
I'm still recycling the Ecto Cooler. You know, this is what this fat is right here. You know, this is from gallons of Ecto Cooler I've consumed over the years, and even more back in 2016. But no. What do you have planned after?
Oh my God, I can't top that.
After the
After Ghostbusters.
After the Ghostbusters special.
All right.
What do you have planned?
To get the Kama Thompson rundown.
Nice.
So Monday, November 4th, I have a interview that I recorded in Rhode Island with another dancer friend of mine, Sarah Mushan, who's currently living in Spain right now. She lives most of the year in Spain, and part of the year where she grew up was in Rhode Island. Great friend of mine. We always have a lot of fun. We'll be talking about her journey and some 90s nostalgia.
Nice. 90s nostalgia.
Yeah, like Nickelodeon era kind of stuff.
You said 80s or 90s?
80s and 90s, I should say.
Oh, okay.
So there'll be some of that in there, but lots of laughs. And then November 11th and 18th is a two-parter, and myself and a couple of guys, big-time wrestling fans, Eddie V and Luke Coella, we look back at the 20 years since the passing of Owen Hart. We'll dive into his career.
I'm looking forward to that one.
Yeah. I would invite you, but I know that you covered. I was scared about any kind of conflicts with Wrestling Prime and all that stuff. And
oh no.
So
no, it won't be a conflict at all. Wouldn't be a conflict at all. Trust me.
But yeah, Eddie and Lou, I met them through my brother Sean. They're great friends, huge wrestling fans.
Nice.
Like I think they were both on the Jericho Cruise last year.
Oh, nice.
Lou's a big-time WWE fan. Eddie's a big-time WWE, AEW, New Japan fan.
Nice.
And these guys, I'm not talking like big fans. I'm talking about figuratively and literally, because those two are like 6'5", 6'6" each.
Wow.
I think, like they're tall, but they're great guys, and they're huge fans. And
absolutely.
So we're gonna look back at his career, and then
there you go,
in two parts.
Cool.
To be determined how we theme it out, but
yeah.
we'll talk about the accident that happened.
That it was scary. It was scary to watch, especially if you're watching it live.
Well, the accident, unless you were really in the arena.
Yeah.
We weren't able to see. I mean, I remember like the commentary at that night. Still to this day, just shocking.
Yeah, it is.
But it was over at the Edge, 1999.
Yes, in Kansas City.
And then on a lighter note, November 25th, I sit down with another dancer friend of mine, Kyle Duchamp. And she made it clear it's girl Kyle, not Kylie. But we have a little bit little bit of a back and forth kind of Q&A session.
Nice.
With chocolates and all that stuff. But lots of fun, lots of laughs. She'll be definitely back on.
There you go.
We're going to try to get something going with another friend of mine, Dylan Bush, to do like a May the 4th kind of edition of talking about Star Wars again.
Nice.
Let's see, what else? There's a couple shows left. So first week in December 2nd, is a bonus audios extra edition where I take clips from previous interviews that were left out because of whatever reason. They are going to be inserted into this episode.
Nice.
So it's like what missed the cutting room floor or something like that, and like off topics.
Yeah.
So you'll get to hear some great things and maybe some test audio. Who knows?
Oh, there you go.
But yeah, it's gonna be a lot of fun.
How about a Christmas episode? You gonna do a holiday episode?
I thought about that, but I'm just not ready for it yet.
Yeah.
I think time wise, and just because post production work takes a lot of time. That's why I said if you really want, it will make
a really cool Christmas party. You had like a Christmas party here and everything like that. Invite some guests over and everything. They can, have a blast and everything. Just
I might consider it for next year.
see, pitching the idea.
Yeah, it's the workload is just there's just so much workload left to do. I still have to finish post production editing on a few shows. The last show will be December 9th before I take like 3 weeks off from the show.
Yeah,
and that's it's gonna be, and we love them so much. Fans of the Forge and Absolute Talk, we're doing first ever crossover special, and this one will be aired both on my podcast and on their show, Fans of the Forge.
Awesome.
Sean, my brother, is doing an awesome job, and of course Chris and Teresa, really great stuff, and really like I said, check out their show. It's really cool stuff, and we had a blast when we got to film it. So it's a crossover. It will be aired on my show. It will be aired both audio and video on their show. They have a YouTube page, and
what is that YouTube page?
I think you just type in Fans of the Forge. Even if you Google search it, it should be like one of the first things that comes up on Google.
Okay.
But they interview people that've been on Forged in Fire, for example,
Oh,
Knight
nice.
for Death, Master Arms, lot of great different content, and just some great hot sauce. And as soon as I find out more information, we'll plug, like, if there's a way you can acquire one of these kinds of hot sauces. Blazing Berry, Mixed Berry, Carolina Reaper.
That is a really good sauce, by the way. That really is.
Yeah. Chris, great job.
Yeah,
Just letting
shout
you
out
know.
to Chris.
Chris, the Cesare, really just awesome stuff, and
Awesome.
and then I can tell you, January when I return, I think it's the first Monday. I might stick to Mondays. Maybe I'll tweak some things, but in terms of look and audio.
Yeah.
August 8th is the first two shows. For January to wrap up is another two-parter because the interview was so long, but it was so much. But anytime a show goes long, like this one's gone long.
Well,
But
it's common. You know,
it's fun though.
Yeah, it's common.
It is so much. It's so much
That
fun.
glitch there.
Well, you had a fart glitch, didn't you?
Huh?
What kind of glitch did you have?
No, there was something glitchy right over there. I thought, like, hoping that there was going to be like a jump scare.
But I have an interview with a dancer/photographer, Alyssa Scholler.
Oh, nice.
AlyssaMadePhoto.com. Quick plug there.
There you go.
I don't mean here plug so, but we did.
Yeah, you're wearing a hat, so.
Yeah, not the greatest of hat here, but but we did.
It's like bedhead.
We did a somewhat outdoor interview in a gazebo in a park, and it was Deerfield Park, and
Nice.
in
Nice.
Manchester, New Hampshire, I think.
Ooh.
And this was like close to summertime, so and we had to do it early
That is
because.
a very nice gazebo. So
Oh, you seen the pictures?
that
I think
And
you've seen the pictures.
that and my cousin got married there.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, congratulations.
Yeah. It was like years ago.
Yeah. We had to film it kind of early because that day the temperature was supposed to get up to the like 88 degrees and it was
Oh, wow.
a high and humid day. So we had to do it early,
Yeah.
and it was makeshift with like these photography cases that she had in her car. So we had to put the laptop on there, and then we had to hold the mics on or stand
Oh
up.
my
And
god.
well, we got it done.
Yeah, exactly. There you go. That's all that matters.
A lot of
That's all
fun,
that
but that's all I got.
All right. So, anyways, let's talk about let's bring up what I'm going to be doing.
Yeah, what you got going on, real quick?
Well, I was supposed to be starting off with the kicking off the the Halloween theme, Channel X Halloween specials, and saw that little glitch there. There's like something like paranormal activity going on over there.
That's perfect for Halloween.
So yeah, but Thursday on Halloween. Thursday on Halloween, I'm not going to be doing a show, so I'm going to probably do it. I'm going to do it the day before, which will be on a Wednesday. Which will be on that Wednesday. So, what are you doing?
Da-da-da-da.
Oh, okay.
See, the joke just flew right by you again.
I don't know, man. It's like I'm 40 years old. See, that time I censored myself.
Anywho.
So yeah, so because of Halloween and everything like that, I'm not going to do a Halloween episode on Thursday, because I'm going to be giving out candy and I'm going to be watching my mandatory Halloween movie, which is going to be Night of the Living Dead. So I'm going to be watching that. But on Wednesday I'm going to be doing something. So, but as far as the gaming, the gaming portion goes, which is Tom Dog Plays Halloween specials that I do, got some games lined up already. I'm going to be doing Slender, Soma, Bendy, and if I can, maybe a little bit of a retro Castlevania title.
Sweet.
So, and then of course, some Wrestling Prime episodes. We're going to be doing a special breast cancer awareness video on Twitch, which is going to be I'm going to be doing a home run derby on Twitch.
Now, when you mean home run derby, like
I'm going to be playing
the
MLB The Show 2019.
Oh, nice.
And I'm going to play I'm going to play a home run derby on there, and just for fun for breast cancer awareness month, and change it up to what I usually do, because normally when I do like the driving, I'll like drive around a map, filling it up and everything. So, but I haven't had a chance to do that lately because every time I try to do that, there's always a problem. But in this one, I'm going to be doing MLB The Show. So yeah, that's pretty much everything that's going to be going on. Coming up soon. Maybe I might even start tomorrow with one of the games tomorrow. So, we shall see. So, but yeah, I'm looking at the time right now, and it looks like it's that time to bring this episode to a close. And Josh,
it's been a pleasure, dude.
Absolutely, man, absolutely. And thank you so much for partaking in this epic journey that we have, which is Channel X, partaking in the tomfoolery with you, Josh, and everything. So be sure to follow me on Twitter at TomDog247. And if you missed any of tonight's episode, you can check it out. whatever you miss. Oh yeah, I keep forgetting that this is not live right now. This is taped. So yeah,
And don't forget, follow the show, youtube.com/TyrantCase69, and the new hashtag,
yes,
Channel X on Bro Pro,
yes.
because there's 10,000 Channel X's. You want
So-
the one that
so,
matters.
So yeah, if you like the video, thumbs up the video if you like it. Comment down below who you think should play Penguin in the Batman movie, in the upcoming Batman movie. Ringy dingy that bell so you can stay notified of what I'm going to be doing next, and also more importantly, more than anything in the world, face hug
that
that subscribe button. So we will see you all again here next week. This time live, and so yeah, everything will be back to normal. Only one change though, because of October being October and everything is Breast Cancer Awareness Month. I changed the background. I changed the background picture of Channel X. Still have the same thing, but now the background color, instead of that white dripping down to the black, is going to be pink. So going to be a nice little thing for that. So yeah, be sure to check that out, and we're gonna be having a lot of fun on there as usual. But we'll see you all again next week. Thank you so much again, Josh, for coming on.
And give a shout out to Mojo Monkey,
Yes, I will.
Channel X
Yeah,
alumni.
he's in his own little world and everything. So
Next
all that,
next
so.
time he'll join us.
yeah, I hope so. We'll see. But for Josh, this is Tom Dog saying take care. So long.
Peace.